Seminar, Mr. Muller here, and in this video I'm going to be going through the process of how to create note cards as you are researching a particular topic. Now the goal of this is so that you can organize all the evidence that you have so that when you look it over you can develop a working thesis and you have plenty of evidence to support your sub-thesis statements or topic sentences / reasons so that you can create a well-balanced argument. Hope you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get to it. Now, two notes. You can do this in a hard copy format or you can do this in an electronic format. It really doesn't matter the format that you use. It matters that you go through this process so that you can properly analyze evidence for your argument product. Now, the front of the note card is going to be right here. And at the top, you're going to put a source number. Basically, just number off the sources that you're using. All right, this is quote number 1, number 2, number 25, number 50. The reason why you're doing that is just so as you're thinking and working through your working thesis and thinking about the reasons that you're going to have, you can just put numbers next to, okay, these number quotes will support these particular reasons in this working thesis. Now, under the source number, you're going to put down the quote and the context of that quote. So what is the text coming from? What is the author making around that quote? What is part of that main point? And the reason why is so that as you're developing your working thesis and trying to figure out for your reasons what evidence will go with that, you can actually look through and say, okay, this quote is relevant or not relevant, and instead of guessing, okay, this quote just says this, I forgot what this particular text was talking about because I looked at 50 sources, let me go back to that text. This just makes it a little bit easier. It's a little bit more work up front, but in the long term, it's much more efficient. Integrating this quote will save time when you're actually writing this and putting it together. Now, on the bottom of that front card, you're going to put the author's name and the page number just so that when you insert that into your argument, you have the proper citation. Also, this will let you know what kind of variety you're getting your evidence from. Is it from only a couple of authors or from multiple authors? And do they have different perspectives about that topic? Now, on the back of that note card, you're going to be now analyzing the evidence or the quote and how it relates to your topic sentence / sub-thesis / reasons. There's a lot of different names for that. I'm giving you all of them just so you can have some variety there. The first thing you're going to do is clarify the meaning of the quote. So you're not going to summarize what the quote says. Remember our say, mean, matter organizer? You're going to give me the matter. Why is this important? What's the bigger context of this? So that as you insert that evidence into your argument, you can then do proper analysis of it. Then you have three options, and again, you're going to answer the one that works best. The first option is, and because of this, blank, what will happen? And despite this, what? What does this blank matter to blank? The reason why you're doing this is the first option is taking it to the next step. Because of this particular quote, what's going to happen? Why is that important? What's the significance of it? Despite this quote, so now you're going to be looking at the counterclaims and thinking about, well, even though this is a counterclaim that could be valid, how are you going to discredit it in terms of what you are writing? And the third thing, why does this, insert quote here, matter to a particular type of reader? So it's really thinking, you think about the context of, well, how are your readers going to take this? Are they going to be skeptical of this evidence? And if they are, you're going to have to do some analysis to really address that. Now, if you want to use more of one of those options, that's fine if you think the quote's relevant, but you at least need to do one of those two. You're going to do that for all the sources you want to use in your argument so that everything's ready to go, so that when you actually create your working thesis, create your outline, start writing your paper, you've got all your evidence ready to go so that you can be successful and you can properly cite it. Well, that's all there is for today. Hope you learned something you didn't know before. Thanks for watching.